Hey guys, this is Abhishek from gadgets2use.com, and today we are going to do the quick unboxing and quick review of the new phone which we have got with us. This is Micromax Unite 3, which comes with 10 Indian languages support, especially as far as the menu options are concerned, and we will show you how does this phone actually does that. Talking about the phone interface, this is how it is going to look like. We will take a deeper look over the phone later, but this is how the packaging looks like. As you can see, we have some information over there that this actually has Corning Gorilla Glass protection. We are not sure whether it is Corning Gorilla Glass 3 or 2. We will confirm that later, but it does have Corning Gorilla Glass, which is definitely a good thing, and it comes with regional app bazaar as well, so that you can actually install application in your own native language, the language which you speak in India specifically. And we have 1.3 GHz quad core CPU, and it is MediaTek 6582M. It is not MediaTek 6582, but it is 6582M, which is an affordable chipset. And again, we have other specification mentioned over there that it supports 3G as well, and it is a dual SIM phone. It has 4.7-inch WVGA display, which is 418 to 854, and we have RAM, which is 1 GB, and internal memory of the phone is 8 GB. When it comes to the primary camera on the phone is 8 megapixel autofocus over there, and we have 2 megapixel fixed focus camera as well, which does perform pretty good even in low light. We have Android Lollipop, which is definitely a good thing, which is coming preloaded. And when it comes to other features, you do have support for video recording and playback, and again high definition is not mentioned over there. We will confirm that. When it comes to the battery is 2120 milliampere hour battery, and when it comes to GPS, you do have assisted GPS as well, and then you have swipe to translate your messages. On the keyboard you can actually translate your messages, and you can also type in different other languages as well. So let's open the package, and before we do that, let me just take a look over the MRP which is mentioned on the box. So it is 7,999, which is mentioned as an MRP, but it is available for a lesser price in the market. And the package should include a phone, charger, battery, hands-free, user guide, USB cable, warranty card, and a screen guard also is coming within the package. So let me just open this thing and show you what we have inside. And the first thing which we have inside the packaging is the device itself, which is the Micromax Unite 3, which definitely looks different in terms of the overall design profile as compared to Unite 2, because this phone is slightly thicker, I would say. On the other hand, it feels solid when you hold it in hand. I'm not sure about the exact weight, but it is not very heavy considering this is a 4.7-inch display phone. We have the camera, which is 8 megapixel over there, dual LED flash, no, this is a single LED flash, not dual, and we have Micromax branding over there, and the loudspeaker at the back side. And again, it has a little protrusion over there so that it does not get blocked completely if you place it flat on table. And again, the sound does get muffled, but the sound does not get blocked completely because of the loudspeaker at the back side, which is good. Again, we have nice metallic earpiece below the glass, front camera, which is a 2 megapixel camera, and we have touch capacitive buttons as well. At the bottom you can see that we have touch capacitive buttons which do have backlit LED. Again, it is not very sharp or bright LED, but they do have backlit LED, which is definitely going to be useful in different scenarios, especially in dark room. When you are using a phone like this, you can actually see these buttons because of the backlit LED behind these buttons. And again, the interface, as you can see, it is running on Android Lollipop with a custom UI which is running on top of it, which is pretty smooth and responsive, and I have not faced any lag after using this phone for approximately 2 to 3 days before doing this review. So let's take a look what we have inside the packaging, and then we will come back to the phone again. Further going inside the packaging, we have some pamphlets over there, a user guide for the phone, and the model number of this phone is Q372. It has a warranty card. SAR information values are also there, and let me just find out the SAR values which should be mentioned over there. So for this phone, SAR values is 0.20 watt per kg, and it is 0.40 watt per kg for the head and body. So these are the SAR values. And then you have another pamphlet over there which tells you about the application, which is the MAD application, in which you have to watch the ad and you will get paid for it. And again, this is how the loop is going to work. Especially this might be useful for people who would like to get free recharge on their prepaid connections. And then you have smart gestures guide as well, which actually tells you different kind of features which are supported with the help of the Hotnot application, which is also coming pre-installed. We will talk about these things in a separate video. And there we have special feature guide as well, which tells about the different features of the UI. And the most impressive one is that you can actually translate whatever you have typed by doing a swipe, which is definitely impressive, and we will talk about that later. Let's take a look further inside the packaging. We have a charger over there, and the output current from this charger should not be more than 1 ampere. I believe it should be a 1 ampere charger. So this is a 1 ampere charger in terms of the output current, nothing special there. We have a USB cable, a standard one, and then we have these headphones which are also coming inside the package, and again they look like the standard ones as well. So these are in-ear headphones which are still decent in terms of the overall quality. As far as the build quality is concerned, sound quality we will tell you later. And here we have the module. Again, they are decent but not great. And this is how they look like. This is how the audio lead actually look like, in case you want to see that. So these are all the things in the package, and the last thing which we have inside the package is a screen guard with a cleaning cloth as well. So you can actually apply the screen guard in case you would like to do that. And there is one screen guard which is coming pre-installed on the phone. You can always remove it or keep it as it is. I'm going to remove it right now. So you have one screen guard which is coming pre-installed, and the other one you can actually install it in case you want to remove this one which is coming pre-installed. So this is how the phone display look like. And one thing I forgot to show you, that the buttons over there, they do have good amount of feedback. These are plastic buttons, but they do have pretty good feedback whenever you press them. The build quality of the phone is pretty good for the price. There is nothing compromised here as far as the build quality is concerned. And this is how the UI look like. Let me just show you the connectivity options. For that we have to remove the back cover. So the back cover is removable. Once we open the back cover, you can see that we have the battery, which is 2120 milliampere battery. We have SIM card slot 1 and the SIM card slot 2. SIM card slot 1 will take a normal SIM. The SIM card slot 2 will take a micro SIM, and here we have a micro SD memory card slot as well to expand the storage, and you can also install applications on the micro SD memory card. Now once you unbox the phone, make sure you remove this plastic so that you can get the actual photos through the camera. In case those photos are blurry, make sure you have removed the plastic which is there on this one once you take it out of the box. Now here we have the Micromax Unite 3, and as I have already told you, the UI is very smooth. Even when it is running on a custom UI, the phone is not lagging in terms of the interface. They have given big icons over there at the bottom which allows you to launch camera, messaging application, contacts and calling application as well, and these are one of the most essential applications on any smartphone. So let's first of all take a look over the settings. This is how the notification center look like. We have Android Lollipop running on this one, and most of the interface is stock Android kind of. When it comes to the version of Android, it is 5.0 which is running on this device. Let's take a look over the storage scenario. Again, we have 8 GB of internal storage on this one, and we will just find out how much of that is actually available. So 3.53 GB is right now available. However, you get 4.90 GB, and we have installed certain applications and games. That is why it has taken 1.22 GB. So approximately 4.90 GB is going to be available to you, and you do have support for SD card as well, and OTG is also supported on this one. So in case you connect a flash drive, it will detect that and you can use OTG on the go. We do have support for adaptive brightness as well, in case you are wondering. Let's take a look over the sharing options. So we do have support for sharing as well. You can create a portable Wi-Fi hotspot and share the 3G internet, which is possible. You also have support for Bluetooth and USB tethering. Let's take a look over some more details. We do have support for location access as well, so you can use GPS navigation as well. Let's take a look over the application scenario, and again this device has got 1 GB of RAM, and we will just find out how much of that is actually free. So out of 1 GB of RAM, approximately 479 MB of RAM is free, or 478 to be very precise, and the device is responsive and there is no lag in the UI. The custom UI is working pretty well on this phone. Now there are some custom features on this device which again can work whenever the phone display is turned off. You can actually open the dial pad by drawing a C, you can open a music player by drawing M, and similarly you can open messaging by drawing an S. And you can actually, when the screen is off, you can tap the screen twice to light it up. And again, this is going to work only when you have the screen turned off. So in case you want to launch something like this, you draw a C and that particular application, for example in this case the phone dialer, will get launched. In case I want to open messaging application, so I draw an M, it will vibrate and open that application. So this time it has opened music. And again, if I want to open messages, then I can draw an S. And you can change these characters as well in case you would like to do that. And one more thing, you can wake up the device by doing a double tap on the screen, but double tap on the screen again will not make the display turn off. Taking a look over the phone dialer, this is how it looks like. You can easily dial the number, but when it comes to making a cellular video call, you do not have that option. Let's take a look over the messaging application, and here we have it. When it comes to messaging application, it is again stock Android. We have a keyboard which is not stock Android, it is a custom keyboard. So for example, if I type this is, okay, let me just type it here. This is a typing test. I think I can swipe it to change it to a different language, which is, the feature is right now not available because it is not connected to internet. But the moment you connect it to internet, you can actually change whatever you have written in English to your own native language. So as you can see, right now it has done that, and this is how it has translated whatever I have written in English to Hindi easily. When it comes to the keyboard experience is pretty good. You do get a pop-up of whatever key you are pressing. The keyboard keys are big as well, and I do not face any issues while typing on this device, either in portrait mode or in landscape mode. Both of these modes are working well, and the 4.7-inch display of this device does give you a lot of room to type. Now let's find out the camera performance of this device, and we have just launched the camera interface, and this is how it looks like. And again, I'm going to take this photo of this angry bird over there in a close-up mode, and I'm going to take this photo again without the artificial light, and I have to disable the flash this time. So the camera shutter is decent in terms of the speed, but it is not very fast, especially when you are taking photos in low light. And this is how the first photo actually looked like, which has been taken with light. And again, this looks good in terms of clarity, in terms of details, and the colors are also being reproduced very nicely, not bad at all. When it comes to the other photo which I have taken in low light, again I was very close to the subject and stable as well, and the photo has came out to be good. In case you're taking landscape photos, they are not going to look that great in terms of details, especially details are good but not great. And again, I would say it has a decent camera performance as far as the rear camera is concerned. Let me just take a photo from the front camera now, and this photo as well I'm going to take without this artificial light as well. And as I already told you that this one does take some amount of time to actually focus and then take the photo. So this is how it is. It has taken some kind of lag in capturing the photo, especially in low light, and this one has been captured nicely. I would say not bad at all as far as the front camera photo is concerned, but once you zoom in, you will see a lot of noise in this photo as well. So front camera is doing a decent job, but not great job, I would say, considering this is a 6,000 to 7,000 rupees phone. As I already told you, you also have an application bazaar, which is going to give you some applications which are kind of native application from your own city or your own country, whatever the useful application or popular application in your country where you will see them. For example, you have horoscope application, SMS application in Hindi, SMS application, and some other application. Again, you can install these applications. Most of these applications are free, they are not paid. Some of the applications are paid as well. Again, I'm not sure whether they will be worth installing, but for some applications, like for some people out there, a Bengali food application might be worth installing, and 20 rupees is again not too much for an application like this, provided the application provide you the kind of information you are looking forward to get. So as you can see, we are playing a high definition video from our channel, and this video is getting played at what resolution? It is 480p, not at 720p. Again, this device does not have high definition resolution when it comes to the display, and as you can see, viewing angles are going to look like this. They are not bad at all. You can see the display from most of the angle without any issues, and again, colors do change a bit, but screen visibility is still good, especially when you take a look over this display from different extreme angles. Talking about the loudness, let me just increase the volume to full. So loudness which comes out from the loudspeaker on this phone is pretty loud. It is not bad at all, and even if I place it like this on a table, the sound does not get blocked completely. It does get muffled a bit, but the overall loudness of sound which comes out from the device is pretty good. On Antutu, we have got a score of 20059, which is a pretty decent score, and the device again is not bad in terms of the overall performance. On Ninavak, we have got a score of 64.2 fps, which is again a pretty good score, and this device can handle high definition games as well. Let me display one of them. Now here we have the hardware information. We have the model number of the device over there, and processor information. It is MediaTek 6582, and when we talk about display resolution, it is 418x800, and we have Mali 400 MP GPU on this device, and we have accelerometer sensor, proximity sensor, and light sensor as well. Again, this device is not having a magnetic field sensor, but this can work. As far as GPS navigation is concerned, we have used that, but it does take some time to log the GPS coordinates. Let's talk about the battery. In terms of battery backup, it can give you around 1 day of battery backup without much of an issue, especially if in case you are going to use this phone moderately, or if you are a basic user. In case you are a heavy user, then you will not get 1 day battery backup on this one. You will get slightly less than that. And that's all from us as far as the quick unboxing and quick review of the Micromax Unite 3. We are going to compare this phone later with some other phones. That's it for now. Do let us know if you have any specific question for this device. We would love to help you. You can like this video if this video helped you by clicking the like button below. You can subscribe to our YouTube video channel for more videos like this by clicking the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you.